What's up, guys? It's your boy Naveed Central, and I'm at Project Bun. And I messed up. I'm doing
Don't edit it, don't keep it in. It's funny, you get me?
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? If you edit it, you don't keep it
natural.
natural. Why is it? Anyway, yeah.
Let's do it again.
Naveed Central.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Naveed Central, back with another mukbang. And today I am at Project Bun on Lady Pool Road, which just opened recently, guys. I am sat next to someone who is an absolutely incredible individual. I actually met him only recently, a few weeks back, guys. This guy was a part of a viral video, which went viral based on the fact that he received racist abuse from a woman whilst he was a security guard on the doors of a nightclub, guys. He is here right now and he's just recovered from a mad, crazy boxing match with
I didn't recover. I didn't need no recovery.
No, but you know what I mean, though, yeah?
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like, the amount of, like, effort it takes.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean?
definitely.
Your body can take a lot of pressure, right?
Yeah,
but yeah, you did amazing, though, yeah?
Yeah.
So, guys, without further ado, I'm going to present to you Hot Boy Trizzy.
It's me, I'm here.
It's me, guys. We've got food here. Just to let you know, guys, we've got a beef burger. We've got the we've got different burgers here, guys. We've got the Viper chicken burgers and the Thai burger. We've got the beef burgers. We've got the Cajun fries. He's Kane in the Game Changer fries. You love them, right? Yeah. The velvet fries. We've got the sweet and smoky chicken. We've got the Thai chicken, guys, well, yeah. So let me just ascertain which burger I think. I think this was your chicken burger, right? Because you don't want too much spicy. Okay, I'm hoping it is. If it's not, then we'll just change. Just let me know how we'll change mode. But yeah, Hot Boy Trizzy in the building. Where they got the Kashmiri sunset mocktails as well, guys. Mad, he's already been eating.
You know what it is? I've forgotten that we're even doing a video. Like, this is just banging food, bro. Banging food.
So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I have eaten this food before, but not the same items I've eaten from here before. I ate with Siren all day. You can go watch that mukbang as well. But yeah, Hot Boy Trizzy, how's your day been today? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hot Boy Trizzy is going to be a guest today that is actually going to eat all the food, hopefully, as well, yeah?
My day?
We're eating a beef burger, okay?
You know what it is?
Angus beef,
I
yeah?
feel like I'm at Nando's, you know when you're eating and they come up to you and they say like, how's it going? You know what I mean? Like, it's going good, but I was like, what have I done today? I didn't really do much. I've been like, been living my life, man. You know what I mean? Put everything on hold for like 6 months while I was getting ready for that fight. Yeah, man, like I'm just like, I've had a week of like, you know, to myself and, you know, enjoyment, whatnot, you get me? But yeah, man, back to the grind, man. I'm not working, obviously I do security, I'm not working this weekend, but normally I would be, so.
Amazing. Now it's all about, you are working, but you're working in terms of something that is helping you grow in terms of your social media career, really, because this is the work essentially, isn't it? It doesn't feel like work, but it's work, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's an interview podcast, you know what I mean?
If I tell myself that I'm working, you get me? But like, this don't feel like work. That's why I think I want to do this, because this like...
You know what they say? Hot Boy, you know what they say?
If you do a job, that you enjoy.
When you do something...
You never work in your life.
Yeah, you never working in your life. You really enjoy it. It doesn't ever feel like work. That is the best thing we should ever do in life, because that's what something you can do for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? You're not going to be there thinking, oh, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Because you enjoy it, you know what I'm saying? I love this. So, you know, before we talk about the fight and we talk about...
I could do this every
day.
Yeah. This is your job now, this is what you do.
Obviously, I do other things as well, right? But this is one of my passions, isn't it?
Bro.
So...
Yeah, man, I could do this all day, every day, bro.
I was going to ask you...
Bro.
Take me back. Take me back to that viral video we just spoke about, right? Everything, food's fire, the burger's fire, innit? You know what I mean?
Listen, I need to finish a burger. I don't know how far I'm going to make it, because I haven't been eating that much recently, so my belly's not as big as... You know what I mean? But, yeah, carry on, we'll see.
But you know when food's fire, you
I'll take some of this shit home. Yeah. You think I'll get a takeaway box? It's not, yeah, what did you say? Ask about the video.
The video, right? I went viral, the racist one, right? I wanted you to take me back to that time, that moment, right? For the followers who don't know, who haven't seen the video, what happened? No. Take me for what we couldn't even see in the video.
So like, obviously, I'm in the venue, you get me, working as usual. Shorty's there kicking off and that. You got told to leave.
Oh, so just kick off inside? Right, fighting with people or?
It's like, you know, I'm not doing nothing too crazy. But obviously you got told to leave and that, you get me? And didn't take too nicely to that, which isn't too mad because like there's been a lot of people that have been kicked out of places and so it is what it is, you get me?
Yeah.
So obviously after that now, you got kicked out. Started going, like, obviously like trying to get a reaction out of man. I ain't gonna lie, you know, I ain't gonna lie to you. That burger alone and a couple of them fries, like, I'm satiated. But this is raw, banging. This is booming.
Lovely,
but I'm raw, like, kind of full, you know, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That
you like?
the burger, a little bit, bro. I knew it was gonna happen because I haven't ate a lot today.
Cheeseburger?
You do takeaway boxes, yeah? All right then, okay.
Okay, yeah, so...
Yeah, we ain't got nothing to worry about.
So you're always in?
That was going to waste there, trust me. But, yeah, I would say. Made me lose my train of thought, man. I forgot what was we chatting about.
She got kicked out?
Yeah, and then obviously after that she just started you know, trying to get a reaction out of man. But I wasn't biting any, and then obviously that's where she went. You get me? That's where she decided to take it to like a racial side of things. So yeah, but you know what? We moved, man. You get me? Like, God is good. You get me? We give thanks every day.
I hear that. And how were you feeling at the time when it was happening? Like, were you? I can imagine it's happened before in the past, something like that, or
yeah, it's not the first time. Yeah, go on.
There's something I want to talk about before you move on to that, because you know, this is why I want to ask you this question.
Yeah,
why I've asked the same question?
Go on.
Because I'm assuming this is a time when it's just been recorded, innit? But if it hadn't been recorded, it would have continued. It would have continued. Nothing would happen, right? Because the woman obviously she's locked up right now, yeah. But what would you say in terms of like experiences like this? Like how have they happened in the past? Have they been worse than this? How did they make you feel, etc.?
You gotta think, Kenny. Obviously, I've explained this before. Like, I haven't been doing like security as long as like say certain other people, and you get me. Like, I'm relatively new to it, and so with that being said, it was like that of that nature. That was the first time I had come across that incident. But there's been, like, say for example, there's guys. I don't work on like some mad doors. I've worked on some mad doors, and I've had some like mad situations. But there's certain men who have had and are gonna have that type of stuff. That work on some ridiculous doors, bro, and for like change in it, and like they're getting that every week. You get me? When it's kicking off. So some men probably get it at like say football games. I don't know, with certain like racist schools or something. You get me? So although it wasn't like a regular occurrence with me, it was definitely a case of like people that it is a regular occurrence with. They kind of felt some kind of justice, and I don't know. They felt like they took a W from my W there. If you get what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I feel anyway.
And so
like, my W was like their W.
So you feel like other security guards have been able to relate right now, and they can.
You know what my thing is like? I see man's like some man chatting rubbish and that hating, but it's a strange thing to hate on. Like, I feel like not to like say like not to try and sound big headed, but like obviously like my actions in that situation like helped our people, bro. Like when I say our people, as in like ethnic minorities, you get me? Like if it wasn't acceptable before, because you gotta think, and there was a time man were running around saying like what was the saying, bro? He should be used to that or something like that, or he's working security. Like, I'm supposed to be, you get me? Like, bro, nah, bro, man should not be used to that. So
you should not be used to a racist.
Yeah, nah,
on the door, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, like, bro, I've had men pull knives on me and like that was like that didn't bother me as much as this, and if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I know in the course, and that's telling you, someone might try pull this out. Like, you trained, then in the course, part of your training is like, you get me? My man might pull this out. My man, you gotta search my man. He might have this and that. There was never that. So like, that was like, whoa, that felt like when the knife got pulled on me, that felt, not say it felt normal, it shouldn't feel normal, you get me? Obviously,
Yeah.
like, knife crime's a big issue that we shouldn't be dealing with in the city, but it was like, it felt relatively normal, if you get me. But with that, I was thinking, like, if she had tried to hit me, I wouldn't have put up that video. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's like, that's normal, if you know what I'm saying, or that's part of the job. Like someone trying to attack you, whatever, understandable. But with that, I was like, oh, you could see me, bro. There's people that I don't like, or whatever. Not saying there's people that I don't like in it, but
No, you don't get along with maybe.
say like and it's like if I'm having an altercation or something with them, I just wouldn't. The colour of racism, it wouldn't cross my mind.
Yeah.
Say like you're Asian, and like if we had beef now. Why would the colour of you? You get what I mean?
Why would yeah, you're right.
Why would that come into play in it? So yeah, man, it was just a crazy thing. But yeah, I feel like as I said, my reason for it was like my nephews and nieces, and they can't be growing up having that. Like my little baby nephews, and like I love them so much. But I ain't got kids in it at the moment. Yeah, you know, if there's a sweet one though. Say if there's any babes watching this, you get me. Well, some babies and that, you get me. But yeah, I haven't got kids at the moment. But like my nephews and nieces, like I love them like you don't know what. And I'm just actively thinking in my head, there's things that they just can't be growing up experiencing certain things, and my baby niece and that, bro, I love her so much. So yeah,
It's very true what you said in terms of white culture, man. I'll be real, like obviously you probably know I'm Muslim, right? So as a Muslim, I don't know if you know that. Even Muhammad Ali, for example, he spoke a lot about Islam, what he found in Islam, because there is no colour difference, right? The first guy to ever read the call to prayer was a black guy, right? Yeah, that's the azan, right? Yeah, Islam we're taught it's not about your colour, it's about your deeds in this life that you've done. Does that make sense? So that's why, like, you might go to a certain mosque, and even if you visit a mosque, you'll see a black guy, white guy, Asian guy, all praying together.
Yeah.
But they're the same because it's not about
Unity.
the colour, it's about what's in your heart. Does that make sense? Yeah, we all got one purpose, what we believe anyway, right? Yeah. Similar probably with many religions out there, but that's my take on it. But what I'll say to you is that, so that's why when it comes to the racist thing, bro, like, don't get me wrong, I've been in a situation where, let's say, for example, you might have an uncle or an auntie who's trying to refer to a certain race in a racist way.
Yeah.
And I've actually turned around and I've been like,
I've
I've turned around and said to them, look, no, you can't be doing that because I went to a school, right? I went to a grammar school, I went around black people, white and Asian and everything. My mom always taught me as well, you know, that we're all the same. Do you get me? Like, it's not about colour, right? Yeah. And that's why I always see as one. That's why you notice whenever I'm doing my collaborations, a lot of people when they collaborate with other influencers or they do videos or podcasts, it's usually a lot of the time it's with their own race. Like white people and white, black people and black, Asian with Asians.
True, yeah,
right?
that's true now you say that.
Whereas my sort of vision for my brand, the Beat Central, is not just Birmingham, like worldwide, probably be seeing Floyd.
Yeah.
Maybe one day, you never know, you know what I mean?
Listen, but speak into existence, bro.
But,
You get me, make it happen, man.
Yeah, manifestation is key, but the way I see it is, bro,
100%.
like, yo, you never know, like, it's not about the colour, it's about who's what they've got in their heart. Does that make sense? If I just want to sit down with Asian people, yeah, that's
try talking.
no, that's your one.
Yeah,
I
okay,
clocked it. Yeah. But like your vision in itself, right? Like with how you're dealing with things, right? Is similar to mine about not being colour. You like it, yeah? Okay, that's the Thai burger. That's one less spicy, my own spicy one. By far, I love it as well. But I prefer the Angus beef burger even more. You know? Oh my god. Okay, listen. So you can tell me more a bit now. The reason why I was speaking a bit more was I wanted him to eat. That I did tell him.
You want him to tuck in? You know, I was thinking about it because obviously.
I'm like, why are you eating right now? Because
you know what I mean? But you know what is the whole? I don't know, bro. Like, I was ready to like, but you know what it is? I have to like let my body digest it a bit. But you see, because I'll explain it, bro. At the moment, I've not been like killing off the meals, and you get me this week. So, my like, I don't explain it, bro. I can eat like one meal a day, innit, almost, if you get me. So, because of that, I can eat like burger and fries and I'm done, bro. You know what I mean? Especially like on a weekend when I'm not training, like I'm not burning no calories, so don't need to eat anything.
Amazing, man. So in terms of your training, let's speak about training right now. Obviously, no, before we go into training, I want to ask you what happened. So after the event, the racist event, the video started going viral. You obviously never knew it would go viral. You probably could have thought it'd go out there and probably give a bit of attention, but you never
I had
realised
no idea that would
it's
happen.
going to be in newspapers, etc. Right? So what started happening? Tell me a little bit about what started happening.
So, bro, so basically what? So I posted that. I think it was. I went Sunday night, I posted it Sunday like afternoon, evening-ish time. And then like I wasn't like, I'm not saying I wasn't popping on the gram in it, but like I'd get a couple of likes in it and like a couple of views. Yeah, I mean like say like 100 and something or I don't know whatever. And so I was getting a bit of views in it because like sometimes I'd post powerlifting stuff and then get a bit of views in it. You get me?
Okay.
So
Amazing.
with that, like obviously I posted it and I thought it's got like my normal amount of views, but it's got it quite quick, and it like within the space of like I don't know, something like that, and it like I'm thinking that's a bit, you know, whatever, but it ain't nothing to like nothing's crazy has happened yet. So then 2-2s, bruv, my phone started blowing like not even it didn't even start. Yeah, bruv, like my IG started blowing, bro.
Yeah.
Blowing like mad, bro. Honestly, it was crazy.
Okay.
And then I think I posted it on Twitter. Then that started going like crazy. Facebook, that went crazy. Crazy, bro. Absolutely. Imagine, I wasn't even going to post it at first, you know. Like, so, obviously, if you break it down, obviously, like, you know, it is what it is now, innit? But if you break it down, like, that video is me getting buoyed by a girl, innit?
Yeah.
So, outside of what we like now, not like me now knowing how it would change my life effectively, why would I post a video of me getting buoyed up by a girl and you get me like, if you know what I'm saying, like you wouldn't kind of thing. But then my boy was saying, what if she's a nurse or a doctor and
They shouldn't be working with him?
she treats like, I don't know, and your mum goes to hospital or she's teaching you like, you know, one of your baby nephews and you get me, something like that. And
Who
I thought,
recorded it? Was it one of your mates or just
bro,
some random?
So random, bro. I didn't know the person. Yeah, like, I know her now. Funnily enough, I can't remember what her Instagram is, but we got each other on IG. Like, yo,
Yeah.
crazy. So basically, I'm supposed to have a cam on me. You get me? But my
Yeah.
camera was out of battery, so I didn't have one on me. And it like a
Okay.
body cam, sort of body cam. So then she started recording because when she started recording, she had already like said a couple of things, which was mad. So she had started recording to catch her saying that again. You get me? So yeah. Then she like. Yeah, started recording it and it was like, what? And then she sent it me, and then I was gonna delete it, bro, because no, it was in my recently deleted. So then when my boy said to me next day, what's the door saying? My boy Sonny, who got me into security, mind you. I was like, oh yeah, this happened. Then I showed him that, and I did it. I wasn't even gonna tell them because like we're on some like we take the mick out of each other for everything. You get me? So I wasn't even gonna like.
Don't even like, oh, you got buoyed by a girl.
Yeah, exactly. So it's crazy, bro, how it happened, bro. Crazy. But you know what? Just gotta give thanks that I reacted in the way I did, man. That's the main thing.
So then what started to happen in terms of the virality of the video? Your phone started blowing up, etc. How did you realize this is becoming like, this is going mad now? Like, did people start messaging you? What started happening from there, man?
The messages were crazy.
Yeah.
I think like Monday, say like by Monday evening, I can't remember at which rate, but within the space of how long, I was from like, must have went from like 1,000 something followers on Instagram to like, how many, like I think at the height, was that 30 something thousand?
Okay. Yeah, okay. Sick.
And then it went down to like, what I'm at the moment, like I'm at like 28 something, 28.
But it's sick though, like how mad it went,
It went crazy, like
Okay.
5.5, like, bro. It got to a point, I like to comment back to everyone in it on my intro video or whatever in it. It got to a point,
You couldn't.
bro, like mans were even, like, I'll defend myself and it. See someone's chatting some blatant rubbish. We got to a point where like, to defend her, mans were saying, he did, just making stuff up, bro, like blatantly making stuff up.
Racist people out there supporting racists.
Basically. And it was like, yo, I can't even be in these comments, but it was just insane, bro.
You want to hear something? I turn off comments.
Yeah, do it. I
You know why?
Go on.
I'll tell you why.
Go on. I thought about that. Like, why did he do
I'll
that?
tell you what. I read Tyson Fury's book, right? Yeah. It's an amazing book. I think it's called The Furious Method. Yeah. You gotta remember, he's been through anxiety, depression. He's gone through that, and then he became world champion again. So if you can learn from anyone about life, He's a world champion heavyweight boxer, right? Who lost everything, went through depression, went on drugs, and then came back and then became world champion again. Like, who else is better to learn from apart from other amazing people like that?
No cap, no cap.
So when I learned his story, I learned, and he spoke about negativity on social media. There's actually a chapter where he speaks about it, and he says that, Tyson Fury in that chapter speaks about, he says that, look, when you've got negative comments on social media, what happens to you is, they might not affect you initially. What will start to happen is, you'll start to read them again and again, and then they will start to come into your head and make you think about what people are thinking, and it will affect your mental health. Secondly, it'll make other people think that. So let's say, for example, you know, you get trolls. They'll start to make up things about you, for example, or they'll try and provide a stupid perspective, but there'll be other people out there thinking, oh, hold up, that makes sense. Does that make sense? And really and truly, you don't need that in your life. Why do you need that negativity? You're putting out content, turn off the comment, it's enough, cool.
I hear that.
Do you know what I mean? That's how I see it.
I look at it like, I don't know, bro. I'm just fearless with it, bro. The way I look at it is like you get me, like, bro, there's people that they don't like me, but they know there's no point trying to come to my page and say it. I don't care, you get me? So I like to leave it open, like, even, what, bro, you gotta think, you gotta weigh heart on this. The way I see it, you gotta, like, weigh heart on your sleeve, and, like, I can't run, like, it's gonna catch up with me at one point. That's the way I look at it. Like, I'd like to face the storm, innit? You get me? So my page is open. Man's wanna come on my page and say this and that. They can do that, but I said to you, bro, half these people, bro, like, bro, I've had man saying some nasty stuff, like, and then so imagine, bro, this is exactly what happened. Like, I've had geezers saying nasty stuff. Then at the fight, I've seen him. I've come into the the venue, innit? And I've looked at him. I didn't think nothing of it, like, I didn't care, like, bro, I've got one track in mind, I've come there, you get me, I'm on a mission. So my man's coming, and what did he say? I can't remember, he was like, oh, you're right, you ready for your fight? But, like, he said it as if, like, he knew me, or he must have even known that I'll clap his face. And I was just like, pardon me, I was burped and that, but I was just like, what? Like, but I didn't even care, bro, just, see people that show hate, that have hate in their heart. It's like a mental illness, or weird. So when they come on my page doing that, I don't take it no way, because I think I just pity them. I think, yo, you need love, bro. Like, you need yeah, man, you need a hug or something, or so.
It's happened once before with me, right? Like, I've been fundraising, doing a lot of fundraising, right? So what happened is, I was fundraising and a guy swore. Listen to this, yeah. He swore
At you?
So I've gone up to him to say, yo, this is what we're doing, right? Yeah. And he just swore. He tried to say. He did not about me initially. He goes, oh, F the poor people, homeless, whatever, and I've gone, you know what? So there's been times when I have reacted, right, yeah? But what I've actually done is, I've actually just turned around and said, you know what, thanks, mate. It's cool.
25.
I understand. It's 25 for you. Have an amazing day, mate, right, yeah?
Yeah.
And you know what I did?
What?
I walked off.
I gave you a hug or something.
You come back to me. I go to him, have an amazing day. He comes back to me and he goes, bro, I'm sorry. He goes, I go, what do you mean? He goes, oh, you know what, it's my fault. I shouldn't have said that. I'm just having a bad day. Yeah. So what I learned is,
having a bad day. I'll tell the story after.
Yeah. So if I was gonna be like, oh, why this that? Yeah, then he would have been coming. But because I was like, having an amazing day,
energy,
he felt bad now because he's like, someone swear at you and say, oh, thanks, have an amazing day. He's like, oh, I feel bad now. This guy's all right. So tell me a little bit about that. I know we haven't got long left, but you know.
So basically, one time I was at the warehouse with my boy. I was at DHL, and like Nathan, this was, and we're driving these little tugs and that, you get me, and what happened, bro? I don't know what happened, but my man's come around the corner on a rager, and like, I think I must have overtook him or something like that, and he was like, you think that's funny? Going on all mad, innit? And me and my boy was creasing, and it got to a point where like, this guy is raging, and we've like, laughed in his face so much, not aggressive, like, it was just like, how can you, bro, we're loving life, and like, we're live, how can you be so angry that you just like, and we just brought him over to our side, like, he started, and we're like, bro, are you okay, bro, like, what's going on at home, fam? Some people, you see when I see man, like, you can see, say even, like, cause you know what it is as well, because I'm on the door as well, yeah, you can't fight the world, bro. So everyone that comes up to me with an attitude, I ain't gonna get far in I'm gonna get my head caved in if I like try and give attitude.
Yeah,
back.
everyone-
Obviously, you gotta have a set of balls about you and that, but you ain't getting far if you try and fight everyone, man. You gotta. It's about de-escalation.
So I know we haven't got long left.
Yeah.
But what I want you to do is tell me a little bit about how the fight happened. Then with
Yeah.
you and Jin Jordan, you've had a fight. It was an amazing fight. I was there. Hats off to both of you. You both did incredible, right? Tell me about how did the fight actually get to getting started? Like what happened?
Well, so imagine I was with my boy Connor at the gym, and Jin's posted a video saying he needs someone to fight who has a bit of a following, and it just made sense, bro. Like no one else made sense, and he was like, you should do that, because prior to that, I had like a spar with my friend Gadget,
Okay.
and like it was like I went over for considering however I thought it was gonna go out. I feel like I did quite well, kind of thing. So, in respect to that, they were just like, yo, like get with it, kind of thing. Like, yo, jump on it. So then my boy's gone to me. Yeah, man, like jump on the thing. Yeah, my man's like like call him out. So then I did, and then he took it. And yeah, man. But you know what? It's one of them, man. You get me, like it's the things that could be said. But you know what? We move, man. You get me? Like we don't sit and cry.
And then how was the training for the fight and everything that happened within the fight for you?
Yeah, I loved it, bro. Like I was training hard. There's times, say like leading up to like the next camps and whatnot. I could see like I lost focus. Obviously, it was like my very first fight. So I did well, but me focusing on what I did well isn't gonna get me any better in it. So I'm looking at where I like lost focus and just a bit like little inconsistencies. Not as so much in my training, but say even in regards to my recovery. Sorry. So yeah, man, it was a nice learning curve and just a great way to like learn about yourself and like the possibilities are endless, man. Like, bro, people was really thinking like couldn't be done. You're gonna get knocked out, this and that. Whatever. Like so many things that people was trying to say or could say or whatever. But then it's gone from that. It's gone from that like to people thinking it was gonna go this way to people saying I won the fight. So.
It's amazing. It's an amazing time to watch the fight, bro.
Yeah, man. Like 6 months training and like I come out like that unscathed and that like, yeah, bro.
Amazing.
Crazy.
And you know one thing, I don't know if you must have realized, but there was a star-studded event. Bro, do you know how many people I met? Bro, do you know who I met?
Who?
You probably know they were there.
Yeah.
Bro, Mist
JK.
was listen, I met JK as well. I was gonna say JK. I met Mist, bro.
Big up Mist.
I know Bowser Boss and all that.
Yeah.
Bro, Mist was literally walking around. I'll tell you how it happened. So the guy, D2 head movement, right?
Yeah.
He was an amazing guy. He jumped off stage and he's gone, let me see who's in the crowd. And he's gone, Mist seemed to be here. So I'm on the opposite side of the room. The moment I've heard Mist is there, my head is going, Mist is here. Hold on a second. So I'm not going to run like a fanboy straight away.
You kind of just slowly.
You can imagine other people thinking the same thing.
Mist
is from there.
Yeah.
Hold up. So
Crazy,
I looked
crazy.
out. So I waited 5 minutes. Couldn't wait longer than 5 minutes. I walked up towards him, bro. Literally walked up. Seen him on the table. He sat there, but no one else approached him yet. Mist, how's it going? Blah, blah, blah. And then I did go to ask for the photo, but it was like, everyone's going to start coming right now.
Yeah.
Then I walked off and I thought, man, hold up, I should have taken a selfie.
photo.
Something like, bro, like I've just met him. No one's even going to believe
You
me.
need the opportunity.
I love it. Like it's a memory, you know what I mean? So what's happened is I've literally just gone back and my phone battery was low. It was on like 19%. So I've gone to him straight up and just look, my phone on 19%. What he's saying? And he's gone, yeah, okay, cool, let's do it. And then I got a little video with him. Then as I'm walking back, I've seen JK, right, yeah? Shook his hand and stuff like that, you get me? And it's just mad, bro. Like, it was a star-studded event, seeing everyone there.
Hefty, yeah. Naughty
And I
Boy
was like,
there
yo,
as well.
yeah, and I didn't even know they were there. So I've seen later that all these people were there.
Packed, bro, crazy.
It was sick. It was a sick event. A star-studded event.
Vibe, bro. I didn't get to take it in. You know what happened? I think between one of the rounds and that, I've sat on my stool and I've looked. And
Mist is it?
Why have I looked down and Mist is shouting at me? I'm thinking, bro, it was so surreal. And I was thinking, like, what? And I was like, yo, that's crazy, but
That's
the only thing that I can I can remember.
That was mad, bro.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
But yeah, man, listen, we ain't got long left. If you want to tell us one thing, what's your plans for the future right now?
Man, bro, I think if you was to look at like me 6 months ago, no one would have ever thought I'd be like where I am now. Not to say like I'm somewhere, but in like regards to like what I've kind of like dipped my toes into and where I'm going and what I'm doing. So in the next 6 months, it's going to be another thing, bro. Like the growth's going to be. I'm just going from like strength to strength. I would like to have say in 6 months, not in 6 months had another boxing match, but 6 months done some more boxing. There's just things that I'm working on, like brands, you know, like I want to do, and kind of just working with more companies in regards of like social media marketing and advertising. I'm like venturing more into that side of things. Yeah, man, like bro, if there's money there, I'm doing my thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's amazing, man. I respect that.
Active.
And it's a part of the journey, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
So Naveed Central. But we haven't finished yet. We haven't actually finished over here. So, guys, you know, it's been an absolute pleasure with Hot Boy Trizzy, right?
Man, I loved it.
One final thing.
I'm gonna lie, the food was hefty. The food was hefty.
The food is hefty. The food is, bro, my favourite was Angus.
I barely made it past the burger. Before I was like burger, I don't know big accent and that, but yeah, I had a couple of fries and that, and then I ate the burger and I was like, oh, I was done.
Yeah.
But because this literal video is literally the purpose of it is me eating food.
Yeah.
I soldiered through and I've ate it. But the burger and the fries done me. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah.
Amazing. No, so we don't need to cut it up yet. Just a moment. Basically,
Naveed
Central. We're gonna give it that one. What was I gonna say to you? Right? Before I go, I just want to give you to give a quick. Before I go on to the final quote, who motivates you in life? Who has motivated you? Anyway, because you're doing powerlifting as well. We couldn't really touch on that, but you're progressing quite well. I don't know for powerlifting as well, right?
British championships.
Two British champion, right? Yeah. And you travelled? Did you travel anywhere?
Yeah, no, I went to Scotland to do British championships.
Okay.
That's about it. That's all the travelling that I really did. To be fair.
I thought you were going to say something else, but 2 times is big. It is big. It's massive. It's
Oh,
massive.
no, that's what.
I don't want you thinking that I'm just saying, and more.
Oh, no. Oh, you thought I said something. No. Yeah.
Because my problem is sometimes I interrupt people and then
Listen, Naveed, buddy, get me a gang.
Yeah, but
I can't say that word. Sorry. If I can't edit it.
We're social media gang though. Yeah.
Okay, social media gang. That's obviously not like actual gang, like we're anti-gang, but only gang. Yeah.
Say no to gangs.
We're in the gang of God worshippers. Amen.
Yeah, we worship God. Yeah.
That's the gang that
That's
works.
okay. Yeah. So what I was gonna say to you, bro, is with the mukbangers.
Yeah.
We do mukbangs.
The mukbang gang. You get me?
Yeah. So I was gonna say to you, bro, like literally, who has motivated you in life, and what quote would you have that resonates with you in life and gets you thinking that even in a ring you'd think about that?
Wow, that's a deep one. You should have asked me that like. That's like something you give me. Who motivates me?
I should have told you I'm gonna ask you that question, but I didn't want to because I wanted to be on the point. I wanted you to think, bam, okay.
Who motivates me, man? You know what's the matter? I watch this back and I think, I should have said this, but who really motivates me, man?
Doesn't have to be a celebrity. It could be family. It could be anyway, like anyone, anything.
Honestly, bro, I feel like I am my motivation, bro. To be fair, if I'm gonna be honest, like say, like I'm like my biggest cheerleader. Like that's the way I look at it. Like,
oh no, not like that.
No, I know what you're saying.
The role model. Is it you in a few years or is it? Because it can be you in a few years.
Yeah.
Like it's still be role model. But what I mean is, if I was to say you could trade places with one person in the world. In terms of what success they've achieved in life, who would that person be? Could be an athlete, could be an actor, could be a family member, could be anyone. Who would that person be?
Man.
Interesting question, right?
Yeah, see now you've changed the criteria, so thinking now.
Fully do it right though, that's the thing.
I'll give you 5 seconds. I want you to think of anyone. 5, 4,
Future.
3, 2.
Future.
Okay, why future? I don't know much about
He's
him.
just sick, ain't it? Like he's like He's got a tune called Same Damn Time, and I reference it a lot, and he's on about like fucking two bad bitches.
Oh, no,
I mean, sorry.
we don't want to say that.
Okay.
Child friendly.
Okay, sorry, children. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Okay. Blooper reel. But yeah, that he just I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Just getting with bad bees and just doing your thing, like. I don't know. Motivation. I would. That's why I would say myself in it, because like I'm thinking like it's important. Because obviously there was time like you grow up and obviously you have like male role models. And you kind of think, you want to be like that person and this person. But then I feel like I'm at a point now where it's like, I need to like do what I need to do, and now, I feel like I now no longer look left and right. My blinkers are on, and I'm making the way in the direction and like following my path, kind of thing. Where like I think when I was younger, I didn't know what I wanted to do, and it's like I was easily impressionable by other people, and that's what that's how kids end up joining gangs and getting involved things they shouldn't be getting involved in. But now I'm like I'm one-track minded, and I'm individual enough to kind of like focus on what I want to focus on and what's important, and trying to make a difference in my communities, things like that. So yeah, man, I think anyone who's kind of like, I like to pick from different things. So anyone who's kind of like make like, say obviously like what Marcus Rashford has done with the kids, and the free meals and all of that, like stuff like that's motivating. And like people do different things, so like I'm picking from, I'm looking around and seeing what the influential people of colour are doing for their communities and their people, and I'm inspired, and I want to kind of follow suit. So
Amazing, I completely understand that, and I appreciate what you're saying, man. Like the Marcus Rashford thing was like a bit more deeper than the future lyrics, which no comment on it, what I'm saying. But the way we say it, we're trying to keep it halal.
Yeah, there you
I've
go.
heard the same before.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
So
I'm a bit crazy, not gonna lie. I'm trying to do it, yeah.
But listen, I want you to do me one favour, super quick. A motivational quote, any motivational quote that resonates with you.
Motivational
or anything
quote.
that's in your head.
I think it's Seneca, who's like a philosopher. We suffer more in imagination. Let me start that again. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. So obviously, like all of our problems are like made up in our head. A large amount of our problems are made up in our head. So say for example, like even with me and that fight and this, and like say everything I do now, it's like when I break it down, it's not that deep, and like, I can do anything, bro. There is nothing, not someone's telling me I can't do. Straight up and down like that, because it's like fear is something that's like made to keep you safe. Like it's a bodily function, like a mental function that's obviously made to keep you safe. Like say I don't know, you'll be like, say if there's like a £1 million across the road, and but fear, I would say, or something like that. If you could kind of make the analogy, I'm not gonna like cross the road because there's danger of me getting hit by a car.
Yeah.
But you've got to take that risk of crossing the road. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like in that respect. Just kind of having control of your mind and like believing in yourself. Like, that can change your life, man, definitely. It's currently changing my life.
Amazing. You suffer more in your imagination than you do in your reality. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. You've had fun, you've had a fat munch, right?
And I'm here with the V
Central. So guys, make sure you like the video, comment on the video, share the video. You know what we're going to say, guys. Naveed Central. Peace and love, guys. Make sure you check out Project One. The food was delicious. Guys, had an amazing time. It's been an amazing chat. Could have kept you on for even longer, but we don't want to make it too long for you guys. Amazing.
Naveed Central.